humble background. I'm from Pani, the Accra local government. Did my primary school in Pani, secondary school in Pani, University of Calabar, first degree, second degree. I want that local boy, or that street boy, like any other boy, growing up with his mates. The only advantage I had was I had an elder brother that saw me through, that I was always look up to, which is an advantage. But every other thing, I'm like every other street boy. Before then, I worked with a company called Jones Tech as an executive director. The company we formed, more of a family, we formed. With that company, I mean, I was able to travel around the whole world, in all the major cities in this world, able to achieve and improve on a lot. I had so much exposure in my life before saying, oh, okay, let me try politics, which I did in 2010. By 2011, I was already in the House of Assembly. The House of Assembly, I did first, second, third term. And the third term as a speaker. Then thereafter, I now moved to the representing of people. First, the challenges of trying to meet up, you have your focus and you know what you want to achieve. Funds, always, and then government. It is not where you go to the market to buy, but this is where you make programs, projects, then sometimes you enter them into the budget and there will be any release for the projects to be executed. So you feel very bad about it. Then the challenges of trying to meet up everybody's needs. As you wake up from sleep, people are there. Every minute, more than 1,000 calls or text messages, same stories, same things. You would love to have done everything for everybody, but your carrying capacity cannot. So they are all challenges. Let me give you even the last one. Just the last day of my listing, we passed a bill that the government signed into law, protecting women. Women inheritance also is a family. So that no, not because you're from gender, cannot be the reason why you cannot inherit anything from your parents. I'm sure women will be very happy about it. Then some of our measures was that we're adding some fine of 2 naira, 3 naira. I mean, maybe you beat up a wife or beat up a woman or beat up a child or maltreat a child, then the only fine that is there is about 1 kobo or 2 kobo. They amended all that. Then the Child Rights Act. Then the most important for me also, all on women, the gender equality. For the first time, the House of Assembly also had the Assembly Service Commission, which they've tried for years and was signed into law, preparing them for their journalism. And most of these laws give room to what then we call the food on the table, because most agencies so created. I remember vividly when we did the law that set up all the agencies like labor, war, security, and the rest. It was even me that helped and also came up with the operational part. It was a law from the house which I sponsored. So anytime I see operational back or I see labor, war, security outfits as it is, because we have to respond to the incessant kidnapping and banditry. My mom, my dad, I mean, I grew up in, like I said, where I grew up in a community where I don't really know, okay, this is maybe my father, whoever you meet at home. I had 2 parents, so-called, my father and his younger brother. If I meet any of one of them at home for school fees, you give me. If I meet my father, fine. If I meet my uncle, I just feel that I've met my father. That is the kind of community life I've. So for me, even becomes part of you in such a situation. Giving is an act. It is not just, and God don't let you down if you're a giver. As a young man, you plan what you want to be in life. You might not. As I am, I'm also thinking of being the president of Nigeria. So that is it. So you cannot, nothing comes just that, but since you have every day, you plan that, oh, let me see the light of the day, let me see tomorrow, let me see today. Although we live one day at a time, but in terms of what you should be, it is one at a time, but definitely your eyes is on the cloud, which is the highest position of it. As a legislator, you are not in the executive where you start giving so much money or whatever. But what is good and effective representation? Very soon, in the next few days or few months now, which I am planning now, I'll go for need assessment around my constituency to know what I don't just come to the budget to put in nonsense. I put in what my people want. You might need water, you might not need light. I cannot bring light to you by putting it in the budget when you don't need it. You might not, you won't feel it. So first, I'll do a need assessment by going around to know. That is when I'll now sit down and say, oh, during the campaigns, I did a similar thing. But now, it is not campaign. We finish one part, it's governance across the party line. I'm not only dealing with my party, I'm also dealing across the party line. Because this is time for governance. So far so good. Everybody has his own plan. I would say he has just done less than a month. I think so, or just barely a month. All things being equal, I think I'll give him kudos. I feel great. I feel honored and I feel proud that, oh, what I'm doing has been noticed.